What's going on, Vault Dwellers? It's Top Ranking Noob, and I'm back at it again with another helpful video for Fallout 76. And hey, if you guys want to check out some cool Fallout 76 gear, make sure you head on over to U4GM. I'm going to be putting a link down in the description, along with a coupon code that's going to be saving you 5%. So chances are you've typed into legendary farming for Fallout 76 into YouTube before, and you found a lot of great content out there on where you can grind and farm these items. The problem is, most of those are for max level players, for level 50 or above. What about those of us who are still leveling up or just got out of the vault? I think we're all entitled to some legendary weapons as well. And for that reason, I'm going to be showing you today how to farm lower level legendary weapons and armor. Also worth noting, for those of you that are playing on PC, I came across some really good items while I was grinding for this video. And so if you're on PC, keep an eye out because I'm going to be giving these items away. I'll display an item. All you have to do is be the first person to type that item into the comments, and I'll meet you up in-game for PC to provide you with those items. The only rule is it's one item per person. I'll be doing more of these giveaways in the near future, so if you want the opportunity to get these items for those of you playing on PC, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be the first to be notified anytime I do these uploads. And with all that being said, let's get started. So the first place that you need to look out for, and this is for those of you just getting out of the vault, this is going to be an event called Leader of the Pack, just northwest of Vault 76. This is a great location to farm legendaries if you just came out of the vault, whether you're between levels 2 to about level 14. And the reason being is it's going to drop 3 legendary items every time, at least 3, and you might even get a 4th one for completing the mission. What this mission is going to do is it's going to have you go around and kill 3 different wolves. Each wolf is known as an alpha wolf. And even though they're not listed as a legendary wolf, they are going to drop legendary weapons. On top of that, you're going to have the opportunity to complete 2 different events, because once you kill all 3 of them, it's going to start a second event to kill the final wolf. Now, the final wolf, for whatever reason, does not drop a legendary weapon, but it gives you the credit for completing 2 events for the price of 1. Which, if you're at a lower level, that's just extra XP and extra items for you. And of course, I keep saying legendary weapon, but I should be saying legendary item because it could be a piece of armor as well. Now, you might have seen me pick up a couple of legendaries already. Most of the legendaries that you're going to be farming are going to end up being 1-star, but what we're really looking for is the good stuff, the 2 to 3-star legendary items. And those are going to be the ones that I'm going to be giving away. I'm not going to hold on to all of these 1-star items unless it's a really good 1-star item, just because of weight management. Now, this particular event doesn't trigger all of the time. In fact, when I've been server hopping, I found it to appear usually at about 1 out of every 5 servers. Some people have said they had trouble doing server hopping, that it's no longer working for them. The best workaround for that is to start building a good friends list. If you got friends that are currently playing on other servers, you can simply join onto their server. And that's going to be the workaround for server hopping. For me, I haven't experienced too much trouble myself, though. So that's it. I just killed the 3 alpha wolves. I got a total of 3 different legendaries. Now, in this particular run, I didn't get anything that I personally felt was worth holding on to. But one of the items I did collect when I wasn't filming was this instigating pump action shotgun. It is a 1-star, but it's a level 15, double damage if the enemy's at full health. And so I'm going to be giving this one away for those of you that want a level 15 pump action instigating shotgun. Just be the first person to type that into the comments, and I'll meet you up in-game for PC users to provide you with that weapon. Alright, so the other events that we're going to be looking for, and these can be scattered anywhere throughout the map of varying levels of difficulty. And in this case, it's called a Mirelurk Horde, but it could be a Mole Rat Horde, Scorched Beast Horde, Scorched Horde. Keep an eye out for these events throughout the map. They're usually very easy in that when you get to that location, there's just going to be a legendary there that you just have to kill, and it's that straightforward. Assuming, of course, that you don't blow yourself up in the process and die. But these will be all over the map. And the neat thing about these events, and this goes for all events, is even if you haven't been to that part of the map yet, as long as the event shows up on your map, you can fast travel there. So going to do these events can really open up the map for you rather than having to foot it. Now in this case, I got an instigating power fist. Another instigating weapon. I believe, what is this one? This one is going to be level 30, and it's also going to do 50% limb damage. So that's a 2-star, not bad for level 30. So if you're interested in this instigating power fist, be the first one to type in instigating power fist into the comments. I'll meet you up in PC to hand you that weapon. Of course, do keep in mind that it's going to be one item per person. My goal is to help out everybody that I can, rather than just hook up the very first person that sees this video. Now, without even needing to server hop, I've already found another Horde mission on this same map. So sometimes you'll have 1, 2, or even 3 of these Horde missions going on at once. Not to mention the leader of the pack that we talked about. So keep an eye out on your map because these are going to be all over the place. Another thing worth noting is just because the Horde mission is located on what may look like a more difficult part of the map, it's not a direct indication that it's going to be more difficult enemies. Oftentimes I'll find level 15 or even level 20 or level 35 legendary items in the lower right hand corner of the map. And if you're not aware of this, the lower right hand corner of the map is known to be the more difficult part of the map. And this is a perfect example of that. These Liberator droids are in a little higher of an area, yet I still find this anti-armor board. This is a level 5 board, but it's a 3-star. It's going to ignore 50% of the armor. It's got a faster swing speed. And it takes less damage when you're blocking. This is a really sweet weapon to start the game off with if you're level 5. So if you're interested in this weapon, be the first to type in anti-armor board in the comments for you PC folks. Now, so far I've been pretty fortunate with these Horde missions. I fast traveled there and the legendary enemy is like just right next to this, right next to where I spawn at. That's usually the case, but occasionally you're going to have more of a journey for yourself. And this is a perfect example here. So I fast traveled to the event and yet there's no enemies around. Instead, what had happened is it's telling me to search up to 4 different locations for the legendary monster. In this case, I'm hunting for, what is it, a mole miner. Now, sometimes you can kind of use the process of elimination once you're a little more familiar with the game. Mole miners only hang out in certain areas of the map, typically, and this isn't always going to be the case with these Horde missions. Like, for example, a mole rat can be just about anywhere. But if I'm looking at these locations, I got the Lucky Hole Mine, which is a good place to look for a mole miner, or I got like Sugar Grove. Now, I personally know that Sugar Grove typically has robots. Let's go ahead and search there first, though, just so that I can show you my process of elimination when it comes to searching these areas, because I'd really rather just get it right on the first try if I can. So I've been to Sugar Grove a lot. Every time I've ever been here, it's always been robots. I know that. But if you're new to the game, how would you possibly know that? Since I do know that, though, I'm just going to show you what happens if you don't know that. You're going to come to an area. Either you'll find the legendary enemy there. With any luck, the first location you search will have the enemy. If you find the area and there is no legendary there, what will happen is you just got to do a general search of the area. And once you do a thorough enough search, it's going to check that off. In the lower right, upper right-hand corner, you're going to see that mission go from 0 to 4 searched to 1 out of 4 searched. And then that radius, that yellow radius, is going to disappear from my map. So I know there's no legendary there. So I need to go to one of the other 3 areas. Now, me personally, I know that in the Big Ben tunnels is scorched. And I know that the other area, which was the antenna, is super mutants. There we go. So I'm going to go to this Lucky Hole Mine. I've been here before, and I've always found mole miners there. So just based off of that knowledge, I'm pretty sure I'm going to find the legendary mole miner here at the Lucky Hole Mine, which is just an awesome name for a mine, by the way. Giggity. So, anyways, the second I got into this area, that yellow radius disappeared and it turned into this yellow diamond or yellow triangle. I think it's a diamond. That indicates that I found the legendary enemy. So he is going to be, in fact, here. I'm sorry, I'm an equal opportunist. He or she is going to be in here. So if you haven't been to the Lucky Hole Mine, it's actually an interesting place. There's a lot of cultist related things going on in here. I'm not here to cover any of that, though. I'm just here to kill legendaries and get some good gear. Now, there is a long way around and there's a short way around. If you got some general lock-picking skills, all you got to do is pick this door and you're going to get closer to the end of the mine without kind of having to run through a miniature maze, which wouldn't be a big deal. Of course, I suck at lock-picking, so that's assuming that I can actually get through this door. Once we get close enough to the area where the legendary enemy is going to be, it's going to appear this little yellow diamond again. And there's the legendary enemy. In this case, it's just a 1-star. So hopefully they drop something good. In this case, it's just a 1-star combat knife. So it was a little bit more work, and we really didn't get a good payoff on that particular one. But the only way to know what we're going to get is to go there and kill him. 4 out of 5 times, though, the legendary enemy is going to just be right there on the spot. We won't have to jump through all of those hoops. But occasionally you'll need to. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, wow, do these runs really always give out such great gear? Trust me, I edited this video quite a bit. I didn't show all of my runs. I've gotten quite a bit of good items throughout these runs, and I've gotten quite a bit of items. So you do have to kind of grind. In this case, I got a 1-star knife that I'm not even going to bother picking up because it's just dead weight. Nonetheless, I still want to do a giveaway on this one. Chances are, if you're watching this first, it's because you've hit that little bell so you're notified anytime I do new uploads, and I really appreciate the support. In order to reward that support, I'm going to be giving away a really awesome weapon that somebody bestowed upon me that I no longer need. So whoever types this in first, 2-shot hardened pump action shotgun. For those of you that are on PC, go ahead and chat that in the comments. First person who puts that in the comments, I'll meet up with you in the PC game world and provide you with this 2-shot explosive weapon. This is my way of saying thank you for all of the support you guys have provided me. My channel's been doing extremely well. This channel's been open for about 2 months, and I'm over 2,000 subscribers, and it's all because of your support. So thank you very much. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm not done grinding Horde missions. I'm still going to grind a few more Horde missions. In this case, I got another one, and they're not going to make me jump through hoops. I appeared right next to the legendary enemy. I just kind of lost the body. So ultimately, you can just keep doing this. It's a very easy process to get lower level legendary weapons. All you got to do is do all of these Horde missions, do that Leader of the Pack mission. Once you no longer see these missions available on the map, just log out of the server and log back in and you should see them. Sometimes you'll see 1, sometimes you'll see 2. And you'll be rewarded with some weapons, some armor, and then you'll get some really great stuff. For example, in this case, I just grinded a level 30 2-shot Gatling gun. Now, this isn't explosive, I know, but it's still a pretty cool gun. So even though that's a 1-star, I'm going to be hooking you guys up with this as well. All you got to do is be the first to type in 2-shot Gatling plasma into the comments. I'll meet up with you, and this is your weapon. Now, I still got quite a bit more items that I can give away, but this video is getting quite a bit long, and the purpose of this video was really to show you how you can farm legendaries, not just so that I can hand them out all day long. Nonetheless, I'm still going to be doing one more item because out of all of the things that I just so happened to give away and grind early on, I've yet to give you guys any armor, and I'm not showing you guys that this provides you with armor as well. So let's see what this horde of super mutants give us. And here we're on the far right-hand side of the map. But that doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily be a high-level item. So in this case, I did pick up a Ghoul Slayer's Combat Armor chest piece. Let's see what kind of stats this has. And as we pull it up, we shouldn't be surprised that it's got some decent stats on there because, of course, I was editing the video and I didn't include all of the 1-star items that I looted, which were quite a bit, by the way. But in this case, this is going to be a 3-star level 30 legendary item. This is a Ghoul Slayer's Combat Armor chest piece with 15% damage reduction from ghouls, +1 intelligent, and reduced falling damage. Not necessarily the best attributes, but for a level 30, that's a good 3-star piece of armor. So if this armor interests you and you're on PC, be sure to type that in. Ghouls Slayer's Combat Armor chest piece. Whew! That's a lot to type into the comments. Anyways, I'll meet up with you in the PC world and I'll hook you up with this item. Once again, 1 item per person, please, because I'm trying to help out as many people as possible. More importantly, I'm trying to teach you all how you guys can collect these items by doing these runs. That's all I'm going to be dishing out today. I got a lot more items that are in my inventory that I need to get rid of, so chances are I'm going to be doing another giveaway video tomorrow. So if you guys want the opportunity to to get some other items, make sure you hit that bell. That way you'll be the first to be notified when I do these uploads, because as I mentioned before, they are first come, first serve. I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for all of your support again, and we'll see you all next time.